About 3:15 on this Wednesday. Welcome to Central Valley Talk Live. I'm Austin Reed, and we are looking at Highway 101 and Market Street in Salinas, California. We're headed to the coast this hour. Joining us live in Salinas right now, I've got Steve McShane. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
You bet, Austin. Great to have you with me and great to be on your show. You bet.
Welcome, welcome. So we've got a big event coming up in, a few days from now?
Well, it's the 7th of August, so we have a little bit more time than some people would like to think. I'll tell you, it feels like it's tomorrow, but you bet we have a huge event to celebrate our food, wine, and culture here along the Central Coast, right in downtown Salinas.
And this is going to be happening, so August 7th, and so that'll be not this weekend, but the following weekend, right?
That's correct. Saturday the 7th.
Okay, so tell us, how did this all come about?
So we're in the 10th year of a food and wine festival in downtown Salinas. We're the home of John Steinbeck. We like to call it the Feast of Eden. There's 25 plus wineries, 20 plus breweries, and 20 plus local restaurants. And guests are invited to downtown to get a wine glass and walk the street and sample. It's a wonderful event, and for those that might be in Tulare or Sacramento or Bakersfield or any other warm place in this blessed country, Salinas is like a haven for great weather. I think today it's 70 degrees. So jealous. Good weather, great food, great wine, great beer. It's a good family-friendly event.
I would imagine last year this event did not happen, huh?
Yeah, COVID put a damper on things, but that's all right. We are as organized and it's as popular as ever. We've really got a great volunteer-run organization, and here's the best part, Austin. It's 100% for nonprofit and charitable causes. Our proceeds this year are benefiting a nonprofit called Ag Against Hunger, a food gleaning and redistribution program for those in need. And it's just all around a great way to support community and discover a unique place, a beautiful place, and that's Salinas, California.
I do want to talk a little bit about some of the food options and wine options, of course. We have to talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me start with the wine. We're a coastal county, and the Salinas Valley is very unique because along the coast it might be 60 degrees, and as you go down the valley, it might be 100. So in our little county, we've got 14 different appellations, and those appellations produce everything from Cabs and Syrahs to Chardonnays and Pinot Noirs and everything in between. And I think any guest that comes will see it all and discover it all. That's the coolest part. When it comes to food, obviously, John Steinbeck, he never had to worry about a bad meal. There's some really great cuisine as we are close to the ocean. So guests can enjoy things like ceviche and chowders. But also, I'm really excited about some of the artisan offerings. Whether it's a unique artisan bread and bread sticks and bread products, there's also heartier things, barbecue. We're known for our brisket and our tri-tips as much as our ribs, and we'll have it all, sliders and various barbecue offerings that we're excited about. And I think this year, there's going to be more than we've had ever before. It's really amazing, the response, given that everybody's been pent up. And beer does not disappoint. Some from the Valley may know Dust Bowl Brewing or Alvarado Brewing. Those are very famous and well-known in the region and popular, as we have production and in facilities both in Monterey and Salinas. But others, even some of the lesser-known, Martha's Hop Yard is a favorite of mine. They just do a great American IPA. So whether you fancy beer, wine, or just food, there'll be pretty much something for everyone.
There's also going to be live music.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And every community has their band or their favorites. When I lived in Sacramento for a time, it was Tainted Love. Here along the coast, we have the Money Band. They play great 80s cover. I mean, you just want to dance. And there's also another band called the Chicano All-Stars. They're a 14-piece assembly.
Wow.
With a brass section and a lot of lively hits from the 60s, 70s, and more. We're also very excited to have a debut for another band that's come on, and that's Raya and the Ironheads. They do classic rock hits, so they'll be playing as well, as long as some acoustic offerings and nooks and crannies and special places here and there. Live art as well, Austin. We're very excited about our arts community, whether it's just painting smaller items or painting larger items. One guy, G is his name, and he's well known for painting wine barrels. So he sets up and in a matter of 2 to 3 hours paints whatever's before him. And I think this year he's going to paint our downtown, on an elevated platform in 3 hours. I'm excited to see it.
Oh, that sounds awesome. This is going to be happening at City Center, so right in downtown Salinas, right?
That's right. Salinas is 150 years old. This is our downtown. It's very historic. John Steinbeck wrote about downtown Salinas and the Grapes of Wrath. We also just underwent a $10 million renovation to our downtown.
Oh.
New streetscaping, street art, new pavers, trees. It's really astounding what's gone in, including a giant arch like you'd see in Modesto or Bakersfield, where, we feature something not just to look at, but great for selfies. So downtown looks good. It's going to be a real special day.
How much is this going to cost?
Sure. Tickets are available in advance for $55. The event goes from 12 until 3, and it's all you can sample, really. I mean, whether it's beer, wine, or food. And those tickets can be bought online at www.salinasvalleyfoodandwine.com.
Okay.
And there's $65 at the door. We do offer a veterans discount of $10 at the door, so veterans could show up and enjoy the festival with a little bit of assistance to thank them for their sacrifice to protect our country.
Well, it is 105 degrees here in Fresno, and these temperatures, it's August, almost August, so I'm sure by August 7th, it could be even warmer than that. So, anybody that's here in the Central Valley, this would be a very fun event to check out. Get to the coast, enjoy some live music and art and food and beer and wine. You can't ask for anything else more. So, Steve, thank you for joining us. Anything else that you want to mention before we say goodbye?
Yeah, very quickly, Salinas is just 8 miles from the coast of California.
Okay.
So it's a great place to stay where you're not paying $300, $400, $500 a night like you would in Monterey. There's a lot of charm. There's the Steinbeck Museum, which will be open. There's a lot to see and do, and there's a lot to explore in Salinas. And, the festival is certainly at the center point of this. So August 7th, from 12 to 3, and you can find out more information at www.salinasvalleyfoodandwine.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. Good to meet you via Zoom.
You bet.
Bye-bye. I'm Austin Reed. You're watching Central Valley Talk. We're back with another live local guest in studio. That's next.